At 2 a.m., the woman woke up to strange noises in the yard. She stepped out in her pajamas but found nothing. Suddenly, the bedroom light turned on, and the curtains revealed the silhouette of her husband embracing an unfamiliar woman. As she stood puzzled, a figure dashed past her from behind. Turning around, she thought it looked like her son, Harry. She quickly ran after him, only to find her son walking into the neighbor's dark backyard. As she called her son's name, he turned his head like a puppet, his neck twisting at an unnatural angle. The woman followed her son into the bushes, only to find herself on a deserted street. The shops on both sides were brightly lit, but there wasn't a soul in sight. Hundreds of bodies suddenly appeared on the street, only to vanish in an instant. The woman kept walking and noticed the seawater rising above her ankles, as if she had stepped into a vast ocean. The floating houses were bumping into each other under the moonlight. Nancy shot up from her sweat-soaked sheets. This was the third time this month she'd had this creepy nightmare. Nancy lives in Holland, a small town in Michigan, USA. Everything here is flawless. Friendly neighbors, tulips, and windmills make life in Holland town almost too perfect. Her husband Fred is a respected ENT specialist and church deacon. The tulip-surrounded community always smells like freshly baked apple pie. As she looked around at the blooming tulips and the slowly turning windmills, it felt like she'd stepped into a fairy tale. Before moving here, she was scared and confused. She could not trust anyone, not even herself. Eventually, Nancy followed Fred and moved here. After getting married, they had a son named Harry, and life was peaceful and happy. Even now, she sometimes still wonders if it was all real. That day, Nancy searched through her jewelry box but couldn't find her pearl earrings anywhere, so she started to suspect the young nanny at home. After being questioned, the nanny admitted that she had secretly eaten some of the snacks at home. Nancy kept dropping hints about the earrings, but the nanny played dumb every time. Nancy was so pissed she fired him on the spot. Seeing this, the son scolded his mom, saying the nanny just ate a little food. After arguing, Harry called his dad to vent. He feel like his mom's been acting a bit unreasonable lately. Fred got home from work and told his wife he's heading to the nearby German town for a business trip next week, just for one night. He also suggested she keep looking for the lost earring, it might turn up soon. Nancy teaches at the local middle school in town. She often vent about little things to my coworker Matt. Last night, her husband seemed distracted, clearly thinking she was making up stories just to play detective. But Matt disagreed. If the nanny was the one who took it, why did she only steal one earring? As night falls, Harry went out to hang with his friends, while Nancy stayed home alone. Idly flipped through TV channels, missing her husband. She called his hotel, but after being transferred, no one picked up. To ease her worries, she decided to keep busy. The missing pearl earring was still bugging her, so she searched the bedroom and living room. She searched every nook and cranny of the kitchen, but still came up empty-handed. Finally, her gaze landed on her husband's workshop.